we have one question based on Euclid's axiom that things which coincide with one another are equal to one another. So let's read the question. It says that if C is a point that lies between A and B such that C is the midpoint of AB, right? C is the midpoint of AB. So let's say if I draw a line segment, I've drawn a line segment and I named it AB. Further, it's given that this point C is the midpoint of AB. And then what we need to prove is that there is one and only one line segment that can be there between these 2 points. That means every line has one and only one midpoint. So we are going to do this question by the method of contradiction. Let's say over here, we will consider, say, D as another midpoint. So we'll consider, you have to write down the statement that let's consider the line segment AB has 2 midpoint, that is C and D. Now, as we know that if C is the midpoint of AB, we can write since C is the midpoint of AB, so therefore AC will be half of AB, right? As C is the midpoint of AB. So this I marked as equation 1. This is equation 1. Now, also you know that even D is the midpoint. So since D is the midpoint of AB, so from same reason, I can say that AD will be half of AB. And that is from the equation 2. Now, what you can notice here that the RHS of both the equation, that is first equation and the second equation, you can see that RHS is same. So we can say from 1 and 2, right? From these two equations, we can say AD is equal to AC. So we are finding that AD is this much and AC is this much, right? Which is not possible. Which is not possible. As you know that is length of in a straight line, 2 different points from the same initial point cannot be equal unless they coincide, right? Right, unless C and D coincide. Therefore, we can write down the final statement that therefore every line has, we'll write this final statement that every line segment has one and only one midpoint. Only one midpoint possible. As you can see that the length of AD and AC cannot be equal, right? This AC and this AD cannot be equal if there are 2 different points in a straight line. This is what the statement you have to write before ending this question.